Today's Animals in History, we look at some of the dogs that were of great significance to our late Queen Elizabeth II, who recently passed away aged 96. The Queen was the longest reigning British monarch, and throughout this time, and never far from Queen Elizabeth, were her beloved dogs. It's said that the Queen owned more than 30 corgis during her life, as well as other dog breeds, horses, and more. Perhaps we could say that the Queen's love for dogs, and corgis in particular, was thanks to her first dog, Dookie. The family acquired Dookie when the Queen was just 7 years of age. Fast forward to the Queen's 18th birthday, her father, the then King George VI, gave young Elizabeth her second corgi called Susan. Such was the Queen's love for Susan that this corgi joined the newly wedded couple, the Queen and Prince Philip, on their honeymoon. The Queen went on to breed from Susan, and her litter of puppies produced the first in the line of royal corgis. It's reported that this royal bloodline lasted for at least 14 generations of corgis. And in fact, the Queen is also credited for creating the Dorgie, a mix of Dachshund and Corgi. The Dorgie breed was introduced by accident in 1971 as a result of one of the Queen's corgis named Tiny meeting with her sister Princess Margaret's Dachshund Pipkin. As a result, 6 royal puppies were born. Over the years, some of the other notable dogs in Elizabeth's life include corgis Holly, Willow, Monty, and Dorgies Vulcan and Candy. Monty, Willow and Holly all featured in the Queen's opening sketch with Daniel Craig as James Bond for the 2012 Olympics. The only dog remaining from this original group was Candy, who recently hit the spotlight again during a Jubilee event when she sought the Queen's attention.
I know what you want.
Towards the end of the Queen's life, she was gifted 2 corgis from her son Prince Andrew, Muick and Fergus, and this was to cheer her up while her husband, the late Prince Philip, was ill in hospital. Sadly, Philip passed away, and then months later, aged just 6 months, Fergus also died. Aware that Muick was in need of a young playmate, Sandy, another corgi, arrived, given to the Queen by her granddaughters, Princess Beatrice and Eugenie, for her 95th birthday. It's said that these young puppies brought much comfort and noise back to the palace. The last of Elizabeth's 4 remaining dogs is Lizzie, who is a pedigree named Wolverton Drama. A 4-year-old working Cocker Spaniel, Lizzie was bred and owned by the Queen. Lizzie lives with her trainer, Ian Openshaw, and she is a prize-winning pooch, having most recently won the 91st Kennel Club Cocker Spaniel Championships at Windsor Great Park in 2022. This made Lizzie the Queen's first gun dog champion, and the Queen was said to be delighted with Lizzie being crowned top dog. Immediately following the Queen's death, on the 8th of September 2022, there was much speculation about who would care for the Queen's much-loved dogs. A spokeswoman for Prince Andrew confirmed that he and the Duchess of York will rehome Muick and Sandy, moving into the Royal Lodge. And just a few days ago, it was announced that the Queen's beloved dog Candy had died before she went to Balmoral. It's likely that Lizzie will remain with her trainer.